Hello and welcome back to Linux Gamer Till I Die. This is episode 89 of my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. In the previous episode, although planning to go and do the DLCs, we actually decided to go for the finale and attack Hoover Dam, or defend Hoover Dam against the Legion, but take it from the NCR. I decided to do this because we've been playing for like 90 hours now. I can't keep moving the target every time. I mean, I'm assuming we survive this and it doesn't just end after we complete it. We may go and do the DLC afterwards, but I think we'll probably go for a bit of a hiatus before then. Let's say I've been doing this for 90 hours and it's starting to get a little bit samey. We're very overpowered at this point. Anyway, we headed to Hoover Dam and we immediately started fighting the NCR and the Legion. We decided to redirect the power from the dam to the fort underneath Caesar's Island, where the horde of robots was waiting for us, the ones we upgraded previously. So Securitrons came pouring out of there and have been assisting us ever since. We're currently heading to the Legion's last stand I think, and we're going to possibly deal with Caesar himself, or at least his chief commander, I guess. We're currently making our way through with a rocket launcher. It's proving to be quite fun. After that, we may have to go and deal with the NCR commander. So let's just load up the save. And let's just keep going. Must be a couple of families up here.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards. Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer against all that defy his rule. If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. I have no need to hold it. Anything the West sends against me shall break against the wall that is the Legion. You think we would march without a means of resupply? We have the fort. We will have the dam. Other communities will fall. And we shall harvest as we move west. We only need move forward. For the Legion.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I didn't need to reload that time. You running away? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Right, let's grip something a bit more suitable for close combat. Yeah, I think we'll stick with a layer for the moment. Now, who's attacking me? Hey, now we have to deal with the NCR. Get him, get up. Oh, that's pretty cool. Gonna put me way over the weight limit. Oh no, maybe not. Having his hat as well. Alright, yeah, I forgot. We've got buff out applied, so that's why we can pick up more stuff. Let's put this into explosives. Veronica, are you gonna wake up? Can we get in here? How? What? Oh, I guess Edie's back up. Hey Veronica, finally.
What's up? Step into my office.
How many of those can we make? 3.
See?
That puts us under the carrier weight again. Right, what have we got equipped? The lair. Pretty damaged again.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yep. Okay, I don't think we need the legate armor anymore. Sorry, Praetorian armor. Or the NCR police armor. Need the helmet because that's pretty cool. We can apparently repair it. Is that the right one? That's the right one. Doesn't have any special effects though, so not great. Can't get over there. I don't know how you lock a tent. Oh well. What was that? Some knife? A machete. It's not how machetes should work in water. I've locked the gate. Still an enemy over here. We've not actually been up that hill. Have we? Is there a way up that hill? No. I'm not sure if we can even get there, or if it's for them to come down to us. Wow. Always wear a helmet, kids. Right. There still seems to be friendlies over here. Ah, that's the Brahmin. And in there. So I guess that's it. Fuck. That scared the crap out of me.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar. Figured as much. Come on, you sons of bitches, we're ready.
Nice.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support until the massacre in the east was resolved. Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, But now and then, someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
A city.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
That was a nice little summary of 90 hours of work. And credits scene. That is an awesome name. Massive Black. Alright, I've just figured out why I'm getting so many of these. It's because I picked the Wild Wasteland perk. I recognise Felicia Day's name. I don't remember where from though. Possibly Buffy? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Might turn out to be half an hour of credits. Michael means son of a bitch, Sheriff. think that might be it. That was about 30 minutes of fucking credits. Jesus Christ. Ha. So, I guess that that proves that the game does end if you do this. See where it takes me. Aha. It doesn't really matter, we don't get the helmet or, you know, anything else. Oh well, that's where we are. We have completed Fallout New Vegas. We do have the DLC left to do, but I'm going to take a little hiatus. By my reckoning, this episode will go out as I'm in Japan for 2 weeks. So there'll be no new episode recorded before I get back from Japan. There may not be any for a couple of months actually, so give me a bit of time off. Yeah, that was the final battle for Hoover Dam. We killed the Legion's top man and the NCR's top man, and that was it. We win. The dam is ours. Apparently, Yes Man is going to reprogram himself, so he's probably going to take over afterwards, but never mind. Yeah, that was Fallout New Vegas, or at least most of it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and thank you very much for sticking with me to the end. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. See you again sometime.